Okie dokie, howdy Humboldt and beyond. So we're back to the cilantro seeds. Here we are. Took them out of the water, let them get some air. Fresh air exchange is just as important as water. Definitely want to soak them in there forever. So we're ready to go. Moxie is ready to go, and we are going to go plant these. All right, so we're gonna get our little stool. And off we go. We'll see if she can behave herself. See if she can be a good girl. All right. It's a toss-up. Okay. So, Holy Spirit told me this morning why we decided to start with cilantro seeds. I didn't realize why we did this until he said so. One second. What he told me this morning is the reason why we started with cilantro seeds is because we have these neat little boxes. And like I was saying before, baby steps is the greatest place to start. So what I like about what we're doing is we are not starting on the big, huge pool garden. We are just gonna start with baby steps. So, not to mention, I love this design. Don't you love this design? This is a guy out of Fortuna that I got on the Facebook, Humboldt Buy and Sell. And absolutely love his work. So yeah, you're local, keep an eye out for that guy because he's really super cool. And actually, Gary is gonna be that guy pretty soon. What am I saying? We're gonna have a guy here in McKinleyville that does stuff like that soon. So he just needs to get a little bit more set up than he already is. Okay, so here we go. I have my stool, which I need for my old knees. And we're just gonna, okay, let's see if we can get, yeah, here we go. That's the right angle. So we have a couple tools here. Just have a little fork, you know, the gardening fork. And I like this little guy. We're gonna make the rows with that. Both of these I got at Grocery Outlet. I mean, you know, even though I had a bad experience with them, for many years I shopped there without incident, and it was one of my favorite places to go. It's a great place to go if you're on a budget, is kind of what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we're just gonna get the leaves out. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going to, here we go. We're gonna put this right here. And so what I'm doing is I'm just, you know, disturbing the soil, cleaning it out. We already got the weeds out, okay? That's all you gotta do. This is topsoil. You can see the perlite in there. I think that's how you say it. And like I said, I'm gonna use this little tool. You can use your finger. I just love tools. Any excuse I can use to use a tool. All right, and we're gonna do 2 rows. And we're just gonna go straight down. What I'm doing is actually copying what I saw in a YouTube video when Gary and I started to investigate cilantro seeds. Because what we found is that they are so great. Cilantro seeds are the best. For many, many, many reasons. And not just because they grow cilantro. Okay, so then we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna really go for it here. I'm gonna overseed because I'm gonna spend some time in here and make sure that we just want to make sure that we have enough, because especially when you're dealing with wildlife and various other things, you definitely you know, to me, I don't mind pulling the weeds out or pulling the extra out. I'm not afraid to do that. Some people don't like to do that. I would rather just pull it out and take my chances and have more rather than less. So that's how I do it. Everybody does it differently. The important thing is that you get the seeds in the ground. So again, see, look, you can just do this. Even you don't need this fancy tool. Oops, sorry. Still learning how to walk and chew gum at the same time, but I will get there. This is a very good exercise for me. So yeah, there it is. And we're gonna just sprinkle some seeds. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing with anything that we do. Just planting the seeds. Gonna let God water them. Well, I'm gonna water them. So speaking of that, when you're planting seeds, if you don't already know, you definitely want to keep them wet until they sprout. And you don't want to put too much topsoil on. You want to, give them a fighting chance. I think it's something like half of the radius of the seed. Something like that. You can look it up. I might even look it up if I have time and put in a link, but at some point. But anyway, so that's it. That was it. That's all you had to do. All right, I'm going to come back and I'm going to water it because now it's very important, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, which I do sometimes. You want to keep it wet until it sprouts. Once it sprouts, you can back off with the water. But until it sprouts, you want to make sure you keep the soil wet. Not soaked, but wet. So this is a really good way to do it. I like to use this guy here. This is we use it for all kinds of things. We use it for the oil, I can't remember the name now. Oh, neem oil. So yeah, and I use it for the worms who could definitely probably use it right now. So yeah, just get it wet. You don't want it soaking. You just want to keep the seed matter moist. And actually, this is there. It needs to be a little bit covered more than that. There. Again, when I use a lot of seeds, I don't really have to worry too much, especially around here because the weather's so good. Now, if you're in a hotter area, you probably couldn't get away with this. And actually, I probably will come back and put some topsoil on later. But right now, even though some of them are, you can see, look, what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you see the little cilantro seeds? So usually you want to cover that up. But right now that's actually a good sign because like I said, you don't want to cover them up with too much topsoil. If they have to fight too much, they might not sprout. So yeah. Put that back. So anyway, that's that. And I wanted to show you progress. So I'm very excited. I actually think this might be garlic. We will have to see. Oh, look at the sequoia bonsai's coming to life. Can you see it? Oh man. So excited about this. I got this from, again, shopping on the Humboldt local buy and sell on Facebook, meeting the most interesting people in Humboldt, really being able to give back to my community during the COVID crisis. That was a real blessing to me. Very excited about that. So this was one of my treasures that I found from this lovely lady that I met here in McKinleyville, and she also gave me the lilac. Is my shadow in the way or is it helping out? Yeah, the shadow's helping out. Yeah, see, I love my shadow. It's so helpful actually. It's because I whipped it into shape. But anyway, so anyway, that's the lilac, and it's again looking very dead. If you look very closely, you can see the buds. Let's see if we can get in there. You can see the very tips of the buds. Those are the very early stages of spring. And that is what hope looks like. And this is why we love digging in the garden. We have foxglove, which is poisonous. So that's why we tuck it away back here. Yeah, and Lori's artichoke. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at this artichoke. And we've protected it from the voles, see? We just put it in its container and we just buried it in the dirt. Let's see if I can get a good shot here. Oh, there we go. You see that? We just buried it in the dirt. So that the voles can't get to the roots because man, there was nothing left. I don't know, there might have been top leaves, but I know they just Wow, they ravaged it. 8 of them. 7 of them, sorry. So yeah, that's what's coming. And then we have the hydrangea. There's one right there that's also budding and looks like it's just barely coming back. And my African basil, oh, wait till you see that. It's breathtaking. But this is why I wanted to show you. Look at here. They're coming back. We'll see as the blueberry does. But look at that fuchsia. It's coming back. Look at that. Look at how tiny they are. These are my little mini fuchsias. They're adorable. They're the tiniest little fairy fuchsias. They're so small. And that's what we have surrounding our property is big bushes of these tiny little fuchsias. And these are the red and purple ones. So that's why I'm babying them, because we have the pink and white ones all over the property. The geranium. Me and that plant go way back. I've been saving geraniums from way back in my meter reading days. Hydrangea. I think it's a pink one. I'm kind of losing track. And then these are the blueberries and apples. We have 2 apples and blueberries, and then the string of pearls, which again was another Lori favorite. She taught me a lot of what I know. So anyway, so that's that. I just wanted to show you the babies because they're coming along. And these are tiny, they're so small, but look, it's coming back to life. And so are you. Don't give up. All right, Humboldt, you can do this. I'm telling you, we got this. The best is yet to come. I'm going to say a little prayer, Jesus. We just ask that you water these and just pour your love into these seeds and show everybody how fun it is to garden with Jesus. All right, guys. Aloha from Humboldt. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Good dog.